Hi, my name is Craig Michaels, and on behalf of Ludovic Lewis Don, I want to welcome you to ContentProfessor.com, the revolutionary breakthrough in article rewriting systems. So what makes Content Professor so revolutionary? Well, we'll get to that in a few moments. For now, keep these 3 points in mind. With Content Professor, you will be able to produce more articles in less time, flood your website with high-quality content that you don't even have to write yourself, and save money by never having to pay a dime in outsourcing fees ever again. In what I like to call the Stone Age article process, which many newbies and veterans follow to this day, a marketer would have to research a niche market, write 500 words, then send off their article to their favorite directories. In the past, this Stone Age article creation worked fine for many marketers. Today, however, because of competition, this Stone Age process poses a few problems. For one, article creation is time-consuming, and to produce just one article may very well take an hour or more. Not only that, but it's also ineffective. While your competitors are pumping out articles in their niche, you'll still be writing articles in your word processor. Last but not least, writing articles can even be risky. Bad article can devalue your website instead of boosting it in the search engines like you really need. It's no understatement to say that article creation equals big headaches. And let's be honest, this 3-step process is fine if you have endless time on your hands or thousands of dollars to pay for workers. But you don't have all the hours in the day to slave away on your keyboard, and spending thousands on workers is never a convenient option. Because marketers were tired that their articles simply weren't producing the results they wanted, they invented their own solution. Thus, article spinning was formed. For the first time, marketers could produce more articles from the same content, almost an instant miracle, which in the end means you save time, money, and achieve better results. For months, many marketers achieved phenomenal results in the search engines with this little secret. Google wasn't happy, however, that their search engine was being exploited, so they started to fight back. Today, the consequences of using spun articles in your business can be having your page de-indexed, banned, or worse. So how can you gain back the ease of article spinning with the same results as the good old days? Introducing the Content Professor system. Content Professor is revolutionary for 3 main points. The first being, you can access the entire system at any time from within your web browser for free. The second is, with Content Professor, you gain access to a synonym database that grows the more its users use it. Last but not least, with Content Professor, you can auto-spin and create hundreds of unique articles in mere seconds flat. Yes, you heard that. Mere seconds. So what does that mean for you? It means you no longer have to spend hundreds of hours writing articles for your SEO campaigns. Content Professor also makes it easy to copy and paste content and instantly make it unique to use on your blogs, social media profile, and websites. As a result, you'll store in the search engines with high-quality traffic-suckling articles, and with that comes hundreds of authority-style backlinks with ease. Before we take you on the inside of the Content Professor system, here are some questions to keep in mind. How many articles do you need to dominate your niche market? How many painstaking hours would it take for you to do it by hand? How much money would it cost to outsource all your content to workers? With Content Professor, you will never have to worry about these issues again. And now, here's a look at the #1 web-based article rewriting system. In this video demonstration, I'm going to show you how with Content Professor, you can generate hundreds of articles in just a few seconds. To begin, we're going to navigate to the spin page, which is where the base of the article engine is at. This box at the center of the page is where we will add our base article. For the purposes of this demonstration, we will use the text already added in the system. When searching for synonyms using Content Professor, you will have 3 levels to choose from: OK, better, and ideal. The higher the quality level, the more relevant the results that Content Professor will pick up will be. By choosing a lower quality level, however, you'll be able to get more synonym variations even though they will be less relevant. After selecting your quality level, All you have to do is press Target Synonyms, and Content Professor will search its synonym database for all possible matches. The words underlined with the green line have possible synonym variations you can use. For example, if you choose for that, you can also select for this, in the, of the, or for the, and hit apply to add those synonym tags. Alternatively, you can press Include My Synonyms, and Content Professor will automatically add all possible synonyms from your own custom synonym database. For the purpose of this video demonstration, we will use Content Professor's global synonym database. If you click Include Global Synonyms, Content Professor will auto-insert from its own synonym database all possible matches in your text in the center of the screen. When you are satisfied with your synonym choices, heading over to the Generate Spun Articles tab will allow you to generate one article to preview in a web browser, or you can download up to 100 articles in a zip file for later use. As you can see, Content Professor makes it easy to download hundreds of spun articles in just mere seconds. There are many features we won't be able to document in this video, but because Content Professor is free to try, we encourage you to enter your details on the right side of this page so you can check out the full Content Professor system for yourself. Thank you for taking the time out to watch this video, and if you're ready to try Content Professor for yourself, simply enter your details on the right side of this page. Hoping to see you on the other side, this is Craig Michaels on behalf of Content Professor and Ludovic Louis Don signing off.